What worries you with guys like that? He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Out left to the wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Inside, here's Edey, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Zach Edey picks one up. The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Houston. Morant against Morant. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And a miss there off the inbound.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Morant. Bane passes to Wells. A kick out to Bane. Intercepted. Fast break, here we go. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Free throw good. Edey. He hits both from the stripe. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Konchar comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Wells. The Grizzlies also making a change. Konchar's checked in. Basket good.
Powerful move by a power guard, Bane.
Memphis leading. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Edey. There's Jackson with the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Grant, Edey with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They now take the lead.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Driving inside, and Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Edey. Pippen down low. Guarded by Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. On the wing, Jackson. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Offside Pippen. 3-pointer. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Pippen, and it's Konchar in at the shooting guard. Here's Konchar, and it's denied. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And checking out some numbers for Desmond Bane. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Down low. Clark finds Aldama. Clock at 6. With some arc. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside Jackson. To Wells. Here's Pippen. And here is Clark. For the 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it. Outside Pippen. Fade away. The Grizzlies pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Aldama passes to Jackson. And it's Pippen in the corner. Jackson with it. Aldama's there. Bucket is good.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Bane's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Wells wide open. And the 3 off target. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Wells. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Memphis. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course there's the Grizzlies tied up with them.
And for the Grizzlies, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Morant passes to Bane. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Morant with it. Now defended by Bane. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Morant's got 8 points.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And he drives in. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Morant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Averaging about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Bane in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. It's good. This game is all even. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Out to the wing. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
This
Taking a peek now at... Thanks for spending half...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Wells is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Stolen by Jackson.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Bane against Morant. This one for 3. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Morant. Bane's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Wells. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane. Wells with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Out to the right wing. Here's Edey. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Edey. Wells kicks to Jackson. Going inside. The three from Morant.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With a pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Second, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
A kick out to Bane. Now here's Morant. He's got 17. And the rejection by Jackson.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Konchar's checked in for Wells. Konchar's checked in for Memphis. Morant against Morant. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Missed inside. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bane for 3. Back to Konchar. Morant with a wide-open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Konchar. And a wide-open look for Bane. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Memphis. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Jackson passes to Bane. Back to Jackson. Morant against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. 50 seconds left in the third. Got a hand on it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. That's off as well, so he misses both. Memphis leading by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That one misses. It's deflected. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Konchar, the pass to Clark. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Wells. Tries to keep it alive. Clark outside. Now Pippen. The kick out to Bane. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Puts up a deep 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Wells has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside Pippen. Over to the left wing. Aldama finds Pippen. Here's Wells. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 15. For 3, Pippen. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant. He's checked in for Pippen. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, "We're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun." It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The outside leaner. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Wells. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot by Wells, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
To end the drought, into the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Goes back up, and he nails the jumper. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark, and Jaren Jackson subbed in for Santi Aldama. Kennard, the pass to LaRavia. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Morant.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. The three from Morant. And Spencer pulls it down. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Edey. Wells kicks to Morant. Over Conchon. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
Relinquish it.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks.